Hi, we're performing a sewer line inspection at 3725 Corta Calle Street in Pasadena. I have not been able to locate an accessible clean-out access anywhere around the premises, so I have to use a 4-inch cast iron roof vent located towards the back of the house, and I have made entry down that roof drain, so roof vent. So what I did now, I run the camera all the way to where it connects to the public sewer. I assume this one is located at the street on the front, and I have achieved my goal, which is getting to that point of connection to the public sewer, and I'm going to be doing my recording on the way back, starting at that connection. What we're looking for is any defects, problems such as breaks, roots, even chips for that matter, and that's our intention for this inspection, just to make an overall assessment what the condition of the sewer line is. At this point, the sewer line is entirely original to the house. That means it has never been replaced or upgraded. But it looks good. I have seen it all, and I'm just bringing it back. But I haven't seen any major problems, so the line is good. It checks out pretty good for an original line. It looks very decent compared to others where there's other sorts of things in them. Nonetheless, we recommend a proper clean-out access to be installed at ground level. Most companies will not use the roof vent as a way of getting cables down there. Even though there's no problems now, but anything can change, so the clean-out access would be recommended. Like I said before at the beginning of the video, everything looks pretty good. It's an original clay pipe, and it's in section. Somebody's running the water, so you can see how it's flowing as intended. The pipe is made of clay. Anywhere outside of the house, out of the structure, the sewer line will be made of clay pipe in the original way, and it'll be consistent all the way until it connects to the public sewer. But anything within the house, inside the structure, it's made of cast iron pipe, and that's a typically built home. Cast iron within the foundation limits, and clay pipe beyond that foundation limits. So whenever we see clay pipe in a sewer inspection, that means we're outside of the house. Although there's some areas where cast iron pipe is located throughout the whole line, but that's not the case here. Clay pipe has a life expectancy of maybe 60, 70, even up to 80 years. And it can last a lot longer than that, only if it's left alone. But once it's tampered with, because the pipe is it's an earth material, it's porous and it's fragile. But like I said, if you leave it alone, it won't be a problem. Also, seismic activity does take a toll on these clay pipes because they're fragile and they're not meant to be bent or moved around. If there was an earthquake or a strong shake, they could crack and collapse. So it's recommended that right after a big earthquake or a good sized quake, it's recommended that the line be re-inspected and reassessed to make sure the integrity is still there. I'm going to have to rush a little bit because my battery level has dropped a little bit, and I don't want to be cut off in the middle of the inspection. We have 15 feet to go, so I'm just gonna speed it up a little bit. But we already saw what we did, and it looks pretty good. This is the transition between the cast iron pipe and the clay. You can tell the difference in the surface. The clay pipe being very nice and smooth, cast iron a lot more rough and reddish in the inside. This is all located under the house. And you can see here another transition between plastic and cast iron. It's a very short distance that has plastic in it, and the reason being is because they made some kind of repair sometime. So the plastic gets a newer addition to the sewer line. We're coming right up vertically up through the vent, so that that water is covering my lens. When I get it out of this vent, I'm going to clean it out, and I'm going to take a shot of the surroundings to verify that this camera came out of this sewer line for this particular house. Here we are on the rooftop, and there's your backyard. And that is the street in the front. With that being said, this concludes our video inspection. A follow-up report will be submitted via email. Thank you.